flag has just flown again at the U.S. Cellular 250, and it was Brad Keselowski choosing the outside line. So far, paying dividends. Down the backstretch, it's Kyle Busch in the 18. Number 12, Justin Allgaier, and we're on board.
Look at that. Here he comes. He's had a little trouble on pit road. He sees the leader. That's one thing these double file restarts do. You can see the leader. You're going to get that guy.
Well, the thing I love so much about these restarts, just like you said, Randy, if you're running, say, 15th or something, you're not 15th. You're like 7th on the restart. You know, you're not all the way back. You got a shot to still get back in the game with these double file restarts.
And not many guys can say they passed Kyle Busch this year. Those guys get up and say, I'm jumped up on a wheel. I passed Kyle Busch.
And he's doing it. He's just taken over second spot, and here comes Scott Wimmer along for the ride in the number 5.
Tell you what, guys, I like this Thursday practice they gave these folks to let everybody get better. You know, they go to these racetracks all the time, and they never have enough time to get right. That 18 car of Kyle Busch and that 20 car Logano generally kill everybody, but not today. Today, they're much, much closer. Jack?
Justin Allgaier all afternoon has been practicing just one thing, going into the corner and rolling the car through the middle of the corner. His fastest laps have been right where he's running right now, guys. They keep cautioning him about it and keep telling him, just have your rhythm, be patient, and roll into the corner. Somebody forgot to tell Kyle Busch that.
And this is a great 4-car battle, because if you poke your head just a little further back, you can see the 20 of Brad Coleman trying to get into this mix as well.
You know, Brad, he had a rough start last weekend. This race car, this race team, every race they've won, they beat Kyle Busch with Joey Logano in the car. That race team is awesome.
Look at this, 3 wide going down into the corner. On the inside is the 66 of Stephen Wallace, Eric Darnell, and then Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
And Marty, what just happened? The 6 car's got 4 new tires. I've been watching him. He's been blowing through the field on those new tires. He picked up about 5 positions in like 2 laps. And that's how good those 4 tires were compared to these guys staying out.
Darnell is up to 13th right now, and he picked up 8 spots just to back up what you were talking about. And here is the battle back towards the front. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th right there in your screen, as Kyle Busch still on the low line. The other 3 basically riding up a little higher in lane number 2. Mike, you've got more on Kyle?
Yeah, and he's just fighting a tight race car right now. Marty, his spotter, Jeff Dickerson, coming over the radio moments ago saying, look, you're getting beat from the center off. And you can see that's a result of that being a very tight race car. Just will not rotate the way he wants it to.
Now, Rusty, how aggravated did you get when your spotter's like, okay, you're getting beat, and you're sitting in that race car saying, no kidding, I'm on the gas, I'm turning the wheel, I got to roll out of it so I don't run into nobody. I'm not sure that's all good things to say, hey, where you getting beat? Because the drivers do know where they can beat.
Well, a good spotter's really got to calm their driver down. They can't be, you know, mean to them like, hey, you're getting your doors blown off, buddy. You know, you can't say stuff like that. You got to say stuff like, hey, we'll get it in next time we work on it, man. Stay calm. Don't lose it on me. Stay ahead. Don't give up. Don't give up. You know, you got to soft sell him a little bit.
Well, he's lost another spot to Scott Wimmer, and now here comes the 20 of Brad Coleman.
There's a lot of time left. We're lap 121 right now in this race. Heck, we got 129 laps to go. And he'll get time to work in that car and fix it. But I will tell you, the competition has caught up to this 18 car.
Well, he's going to the high side. He likes that high line, and it's going to pay a dividend again as he gets back around Scott Wimmer. So put Kyle back into the 3rd position, bump Wimmer back to 4th, and there comes the 20 of Coleman, and also the 99 of Trevor Baynes starting to pull closer.
And that's one thing, when your car's tight on the bottom, you can move up a little bit. The radius is a lot easier on the right front tire, and the car might like it up top.
So we are almost halfway. Your race leader by 2.3 seconds here at the Nationwide Series race at Iowa, presented by GoDaddy.com, is that guy driving the GoDaddy.com Chevrolet, Brad Keselowski. Here, Brad Keselowski at Iowa Speedway is leading here over Justin Allgaier. And as we take a look at our Holiday Inn race summer, you can see how many leaders. And in fact, we've had 5 with 5 lead changes. There's our average speed, 94 and change. We've had 29 cars right now on the lead lap.
And it looks looks like they've settled in right now. These guys know what they got in their cars. They know where to run. They know where to get nervy and not nervy out there. And looking pretty good right now, just like this guy right here.
And while you mentioned they have settled in, let's get our Nationwide Insurance up to speed as we check in with our race leader, Rick.
Well, probably no big surprise, but Brad Keselowski likes his car, especially after the adjustments they made the last time he was in. He came in, they made track bar adjustments, and he is one happy guy. Jack?
Justin Allgaier finds himself back in the second position. It is a long way back from your leader, but he looks in his rearview mirror. He likes his race car. They've worked on the tight condition coming out. He looks in that rearview mirror, Mike Massaro, and he sees a Tiger ready to bounce.
And a lot of debate in the 18 camp the last caution whether or not to come down pit road. Jason Radcliffe called them off because they don't feel like they had enough tires. They've only got 2 full sets, so they're in a bit of conservation mode. In the meantime, he's battling a very tight race car. He just came over the radio and said this has been the way it's been all week. Every time I've been in this car, he believes it's something in the front end, Jackaroo.
Meanwhile, right behind them, and this is a team that had trashed a car in practice, but Scott Wimmer has been fighting a loose condition going in and a tight car coming out. They have tried to keep at least one set of sticker tires. They want to make another stop, and then they'll try and cure that. Meanwhile, right behind Scott Wimmer, there's a little bit of distance, but it is Kevin Harvick, who started way in the back. The car was very, very loose in the beginning. The Jimmy John's team has worked very hard, and now he says he has a car to go to the front. Behind Kevin Harvick, working real hard, has been Brad Coleman all day. All he has said on the radio is tight, tight, tight. The Gibbs team continues to work on it. Rick DeGroote.
Let's talk about Trevor Bayne. When he first went out after this last stop, he said the car felt better. However, since he's been out on the track, he says the car is starting to get free on the entry again. So he's not totally happy with the car. Hopefully they can make adjustments on that next stop. Jack?
Meanwhile, directly behind him, when Trevor Bayne is the 6th car. Eric Darnell has come all the way up to run in the 3rd spot. He has been fighting a tight condition all afternoon. They have not been able to cure that condition, and Mike Massaro, he has faded to the back of the top 10.
And we're talking about one of his Roush Fenway teammates, Carl Edwards. Before that last round of pit stops, he was complaining loose in, tight center. They reset the track bar to where it was at the beginning of the race. Carl came over the radio not too long ago and said that adjustment was absolutely perfect. The car is pretty good. Still trying to fight his way through traffic, though, Jack.
Meanwhile, directly behind Carl Edwards, it is Jason Leffler. Now, Jason Leffler told his crew chief, he said, we are so walled into the ballpark, you've got to do something radically to get me back in. Guys, they haven't found the radical thing to work yet.
All right, thank you, guys. Let's also update you on 2 other cars that have really moved up. Michael Annett has picked up 16 spots, and he now finds himself in 16th. And Morgan Shepherd has picked up 15 spots. He's up to 26th. So good work by both those cars. And Brad Keselowski, you take a look at our race leader. He has now exceeded the total number of laps he's led in the first 20 races of 2009. That was 64. He's led 69 and counting today.